thought would be the best area of Soaring for today will be now wet for the day. I personally think around 2 to 3 o'clock we're going to have 100% cloud cover, which is going to affect the heating for the day. Say something.
There you go with the negative waves again,
Negative. Look at, if anybody could fly, I would want to fly. Trust me on this. So anyway, that's what it is, and I think we agreed to.
We're going to have another meeting 11:15 right here, and be ready to grid. Because this weather coming through, you may not want to be on the grid because it's a long way back to your trailer. We're gridding at this end, the west end. I have west end grid sheets here. When we grid, we'll grid there. And Steve, do you have the list of people you won't wait? I left it back there.
Water. Yeah.
You may put water in today. You may want to think about how much you'd like. If the last 3 or 4 days hold true, Ken Sorensen, Gary Ettner, Jersey are the lightest pilots here, and they have been flying dry, and they are the ones who have been winning. So consider weight here. What do you want to do with your weight, Steve?
Here are the people that we want to weigh if you have water. If you don't have water, don't bother coming by. 98, JS1, DJ, 711, KM, XG, and JW. It's only if you have water.
Okay. So 11:15 we'll meet here. And the grid sheets for that end I have up here.
Can I make a real quick, kind of a public service thing? Tomorrow night, our dinner, I've invited a couple professional musicians coming up. They're getting ready to release a CD. It's a group called Riviera Sound. It's an acoustic singer, fiddle, guitar, and they're going to be here for dinner and playing. And just if you're even thinking about eating here, come around. They're going to start probably about 7 o'clock tomorrow night out here. So, good little singer.
Thank you.
Now we go down and we finish marking that into the field.
Oh, I'm sorry. One more person. Dave Denver.
Last year, EAA invited me to participate in Oshkosh because they are fascinated with electric aircraft. And I tried to use this opportunity to promote Soaring. Flying in the air show in front of 250,000 people is quite bizarre. And I can say the good thing about bouncing a landing in front of 250,000 people is only did 10,000 or so. You can see that. I'm going to do that again this year, and I'm looking for volunteers to help. Basically, stand by the aircraft, talk about gliding, try and sell the SSA's fast introductory package, and so forth. Last year, we didn't do a very good job of that because the invitation arrived literally a couple of weeks before I went there, so it was very, very hard to get organized. Anybody that's interested, it's a week-long event, and any and all assistance would be greatly appreciated. If you know anybody that is good at talking to people about soaring and explaining what gliding is and trying to get them interested in being enthusiastic promoters of the sport, it would be great to have some help out there.
What dates?
I'm sorry, I don't have it off the top. It's August. Don't have the dates off the top of my head.
First week in August.
First week in August.
So, Mike, how was your flight yesterday?
It was great till I landed.
Yeah?
The first turn, second turn.
Oh, did you use the motor to get back then?
Yeah. So I landed nice pace trip and I took off. I used the motor to get back.
Hello,
okay.
weather announcement, weather update, weather alert.
We're watching a line right now, and it's building in intensity, and where it's at on this loop, it's approaching Richmond right now, and the thing is, the tail of it is actually south close to Cincinnati. And when that tail, it's building, and when it gets here, it could be enough to cause some serious wind problems, I would say, just watching it, because it's continuing to build. It isn't dissipating. So, they had 4-inch hail last night in the Midwest. I don't know if anybody's seen 4-inch hail. That is the size of a softball.
Yeah.
Okay, and that will damage, that's serious damage. So keep this in mind. You might really want to think about,
I had an ASD 21 out in 2-inch hail.
You have an estimated time of arrival?
to be safe, I'm gonna say it's gonna be here within 45 minutes, but it looks like it could be here in an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. Okay? But this is the area that threw stuff up in the air last night. When you talk about 4-inch hail, that's really big stuff. I see total clock cover at 3 p.m. Let's see what happens. That's what Jay said. Let's listen to Jay.
Come back at 11:15. 11:15, we will not be gridding. If at 11:15 this passes through and looks beautiful, we won't be ready to get grid till at least 12:30. What?
At 11:15, if we pull the trigger and say go, we can be on the grid at 12:15 comfortably, even if you have to ring.
Right. 12th, I won't make the grid time until like 12:30 at least. Okay? But we won't know until this comes through if it's going to dissipate and get eaten up by the if any dryness, or if it's going to shut us down. But then we should know.
I'd be nervous if I had my plane put together.